Many California, and we have a super heat on paper. You call somebody a legend, Potts, when they've made an impact on something and made a difference in the sport and really made it better, like yourself. With these three surfers in the lineup, all three, you could call legends of the sport, making a big impact on the top 17. This one's already getting started. The surfer from the island of Oahu, Carissa, a three-time world champ, is taking this heat very seriously, Potts.
A world domination from Silva. I doubt it, Joe. Let's have a look at her first wave. Beautiful turn to kick things off. And then this attack mode on the inside. I like it, showing us those fins. Showing that commitment.
Carissa up and out, catching up to Gilmore's opener on the right. Nice and loose, one of the best styles in the game. She'll run out of room. So Carissa event from Gilmore to Carissa to Tyler Wright as we now watch Silvana Lima up on her first wave of the morning. Set up turn and she's down. Still with Richie Porta, head judge on the line, watching Gilmore in motion. Carr, but still hanging in there for this inside track. Gilmore wraps it, now looking for a possible low road to double up. It's starting to run for her now. Nice and easy on the float. Fits one more turn in, and Gilmore getting her second.
In that wave earlier on, and then Steph got a much longer one, but you're going to see the score come under it that by quite a margin because it just didn't have the sections that allowed her to do the bigger turns. And we'll have a look at Silvana's wave now.
As we see Silvana, will let Richie Porta get back to business. This heat's starting to heat up. Speed float from Silvana, staying on her feet now. Into the inside corner with a wrap and cut back. Lima off the bottom, blowtail, can't finish. And she's down. Remember, Carissa had the explosive start at a 7.0. Gilmore a 4.0 on the numbers. What do you think about Silvana's start here, Potts?
Yeah, well, this is definitely a lot better from Silvana Lima. You can see her just taking her time a bit more. You can see the energy that she carries. She's just a ball of energy, really. Nice float maneuver to get around that section. And, you know, this is the part of the surfing right here coming up the back part of this wave that she's got to clean up. If she's going to take down Carissa and Steph, she's got to complete those kind of turns. Part of a balance. You've got to surf to the score, and sometimes you've got to pull back.
Carissa Moore with a big start of a 7.0, now looking to back it up. As we see that wave just not giving her anything to work with. Back to that winning feeling, and the same story was for Gilmore, back in the world title hunt after a tough year on tour. Coming off the break, it's Silvana Lima fighting back to try to get a spot into round 3 here, Potts.
That was better from Silvana Lima. I think that's going to rival Carissa Moore's opening wave.
Gilmore now setting up that forehand. So smooth, grab rail reverse. Knew that section was going to be a little tough, so she'll just throw it with waves on the way. And Carissa holding down priority. The 3-time world champ, former lowers champ, setting up her first turn on the right. Blowtail to start. Driving down the line and looking for a little redirect. Finds her way to the finish. Wanted that a big explosive start.
More just ramp it up and surf like we know she can.
Let's take another look at what happened during the break here. Stephanie Gilmore got her best score.
Yeah, well, Steph Gilmore, nice little turn there. Beautiful style from Steph. Once his confidence goes up, then we're going to see the real Steph Gilmore. Beautiful hooking maneuver right there from her. And that is going to be that 6.17. Silvana Lima, look at the speed to get over that flat section. Bangs it up through the white water. And that wave not cooperating for her. And then Carissa Moore with a warplane on. I love it. She means business. Getting that board rolling, getting it moving, keeping it rail to rail. And beautiful timing right there from Carissa Moore. So that was what happened at the break. And then Silvana Lima, this was her last wave. Beautiful opening maneuver, getting those fins free. Bringing it around the section. And a nice jam in the pocket. So 2 solid turns, Joe, and there's the score for Silvana Lima. But let's have a look at Steph's first. That's the innovation that we're looking for. Something different. Steph Gilmore looking to replace a 4.0. And then Carissa Moore, well, everyone starts to fire up, and so does she. Letting those fins slide, bringing it through the inside again. It's almost this wave breaking up into two sections, so timing is going to be very important for these young ladies to...
Round one, where you have to deal with an extra round. Silvana wants her lead back, setting up her forehand hook. Nice clean start, digs in again on the second hook off the lip. Floats it, and now will get out of there. So Silvana, sometimes we know...
Wave, Joe, just on the merit of the power that she uses. I mean, she's one of the shorter servers on tour, but I'll tell you what, she makes up with that speed and power. 3 solid maneuvers there from Silvana Lima. Super light on her feet, but when she hooks those fins in...
Priority. The Hawaiian locks in. Nice first fading cutback. High line, full wrap using that rail. Carissa fades it one more time. She wants a little low road inside corner here. All setup work just to go the distance. Tiny little inside wall, but she's got energy just to fill in the gaps well. All the way down to this inside corner. Carissa wants this one bad. A 6.07 puts her back in front.
Interesting wave right there, Joe. Not a lot of vertical turns, so it's going to have...
More waves on the way. Late takeoff through the whitewater. Silvana Lima throws the tail into reverse just to mix it up. Fades the cut back to show that she's in control. Now digs in on her forehand. Inside corner, she tags it.
Wow.
The crowd here on the beach appreciating that go for it attitude as we hit the 5-minute warning.
That's why we come to Trestle, to see surfing like that. No holding back. And Silvana Lima lit that one up. Steph Gilmore let it go. And I guarantee you when the crowd on the beach cheered, her head swiveled around.
Tour here in lower trestles as we see what she did on her last wave here.
Not much, just a quick little turn in and out, but maintains that priority. Silvana Lima, this was the wave that got her back into contention. 5.73 on this occasion. And, well, great surfing. You can see how fast she is on her feet, super light, but then once she gets those fins in.
Now with 4 minutes on the clock, 6.97, Lima back to first. She got it on this wave here, Potts.
Yeah, well, Steph Gilmore let this wave go, and Silvana showed some innovation. And then finished off nicely, and which is what you got to do. You got to start strong, and then make sure you capitalize on the inside. I love that real tight snap turn that she's got in the pocket. And let's have a look at this in slow motion. Watch how she releases the fins. She gets the board up and over the top of the wave. Right there, puts all the pressure on that front foot. You can see the fins out the back, lets it slide around, and then re-engages the fins, which spins the board around there. So very technical. A lot of the time you get stuck too far up the board, but Silvana Lima came out of that nice and clean, which is why she got the score.
Now Carissa hitting the 2-minute mark, winding up for the ramp, ends up throwing away the air. Not ever be broken here as we look at Carissa rolling in. Didn't have a whole lot of time on the clock. Was left chasing a 7.31. Stephanie Gilmore left chasing an 8.14. And Silvana earns one of the most precious wins of her season. She'll celebrate that one.